And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Minamino. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets into some space. Minamino. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team.
Great hit! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Shot at goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Kamada. Oh, that's a key interception. Mitoma. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 16 minutes is number 7.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Real chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nicely intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, just the keep and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the header! And that should get the job done. Japan are looking to go forward now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mitoma. Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kamada clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. China were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Mitoma. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, what this time, surely? Goal! Japan! And they get themselves in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 29 minutes is number 7, Mitoma.
Japan go into the lead.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
No, that was never going to make it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to.
He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Could try cutting inside here. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Might be... And he's following up! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And yes, it's him again. Japan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on.
Please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chance here to counter. Minamino. Japan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's shifting through the gears here.
Japan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And he was quick to react. He has found the way through. A lot of shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
China were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that has left him in a heap. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Duan, Minamino. He's found a way past. And now the breakaway.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's it! And it's in! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
China, after 61 minutes, is number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution in progress. The attendance
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Minamino. He's been picked out. Closing in, and the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 64 minutes is number 19.
Japan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it.
He's having a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Minamino. Steaming on goalwards. Driving through the middle. Now the finish! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Great ball, and he's in here. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he can clear it away. Gets his pass away. Chance! Now it's Doan. Toma. Now it's Kamada. Is there any support? He might not. Decent hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment and the damage was all done.
Japan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Minamino. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to...
Great chance! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 83 minutes is number 5, Morita.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Driving through the middle. And the finish! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 19.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's been cut out, well played.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Kamada. Closing in on goal. He's got the shot away! Pinches it off him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. In with the challenge. That is good alertness. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Japan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that,
A quick
it is a
reminder
very
today
good
that
night to you.
smoking is only